Hi friends, good morning to all. My name is Srikant from final year BTech and Triple E department. Today I discussion of the topic feeder protections. What is feeder? First one, a overhead of lines in cables which is used to distribute and the load customers and they are interconnected distribution of substance. Second point, this is the electrical supply of lines either be overhead and underground which is runs the substance and the varies of path of reading and which is a transformer. It is a distribution of the circuit usually less than 69,000 watts which is carrier the power of substance and with main of loads. Basic requirement of the protection. These are requirement of are necessary of yearly localization of the fault in format or removal the fault equipment of services selectivity to, to delete and isolated fault in items only. Stability the leave the health circuit intact ensure of control of supply. Sensitivity to delete even to smallest of fault in current systems. Abnormalizes operate the concrete setting before fault case interrupted of damage. Speed to operate of speedily then is called upon the thereby minimize the damage of the surroundings and ensuring of safety of the person. What is fault? A fault is defined of defect of electrical system due to which is current is directed away from the interrupted path. Second point, it is not the particle design of builders electrical equipment, the network of elements, the possible of failure services. Therefore, the and everyday fact is the different types of the fault across electrical systems and however the infrequently and random locations. Types of the protections. The need of analyze of protection systems and resulting of development of the protection coordinating of programming and protection systems are dividing into the major groupings. First one, unit assumes, non-unit assumes. Unit type of protection. Unit type of the assumes and protect the specific area of systems in transform of transmissions of generating of bus bars. Most observed example of unit protection assumes the basis of kinetic and current law. This is of systems. The current entering of area of systems must be zero and current is path. This is assumes that the effect of the distribution of the operating of coordinates of outside areas and interrupted by totally unionized. The protection of must be of designing of the stable above this maximum possible of the fault. The current could be flow of the protection areas. Non-unit unit type of protections. The non-unit assumes is while also intent of the protection of specific area have no fixed boundaries as will the protection there is the designing of areas. The protective zones cannot be overlapped and into the other areas. The purpose then can be the tendency of the great areas and islands fault and different non-united assumes. The most sample of the this is assumes of measures the current in incorporated of inverse the time and characteristics of the protection operating allows the protection of never the fault and operates first. Non-unit type of protections. Non-unit type of protection systems is include two following assumptions: time graded over current protection under current graded over current protection distance and impedance of the protection. Its fault protections. The generally are practicals of the to employ of the two the three are over current relays and separated the relays and signals to line to ground the separate of the at the fault relays and the fault protection of the faster of sensitive. Yet fault is current always less than the phase and fault current of magnitudes of this is therefore relays and coordinated. It is fault is of protections different from this phase or phase fault protections. It fault protection of net diagram. Time graded protections. This is assumes an over current of protection in which of the time discrimination of the corporation. Other words, the time sliding of relays and graded time of minimum possible part of the system highlighted in this fault. They are discussion of the application of the times in graded to graded production. Radial parallel feeder, radial feeder ring dividers. The protection of radial feeders. The main characteristic of the radial feeder that is the power flow and directional only generating of the supply and unloaded line. The radial feeder number of feeders can be the contact and with series in action with the smallest part of the should be of even to the pole. Achieve the times radial productions. This is system of slitting of relays diagram of radial feeders. The protection of radial feeders. The importance of installation of considering a supply of matter. The importance under the two lines it is used to contact two parallel feeders. In this fault in the connective plotting device and select the feeder isolates of the installation of assumes feeders. Diagram. Protection of ring main feeders. The ring main of the systems in terms of the connection between of series between the state and alternate relates the discussion of the flow can be the next change it will. Thank you for the mention of this.